Okay, I'm going to make a video for Doris so she can learn how to do her pictures. It should be, first I'm going to show you how to make that taskbar stay on top, which means no matter what you have open, you can always see it. That's what it's supposed to do. Turn the camera around. This bar across the bottom here that has the little icons and stuff on it. Okay, and over here's your start. I don't know how well you can see that because of the light coming in, but it says start right there. And then these are all quick launch icons across here. Then this is the stuff you see like, you know, Messenger and your internet's online and the time and stuff. That's called your taskbar across there. And in order to make that stay on top, you take your mouse, you see the mouse here moving, you bring it right down to an empty spot on the taskbar and right click one time, and this box opens. This box, you can't probably read it, but I'll read it to you. At the top it says toolbars, and then underneath it has some other stuff: cascade windows, tile windows horizontally, tile windows vertically, show the desktop, task manager, lock the taskbar, and properties. Well, you click on properties, the very last one, or wherever it is in the list. You click properties one time. It opens this box up. And here you see, up here on this, where I'm moving my mouse, that says taskbar. Next to it says start menu. If I click on the start menu, it changes, you can see, the box. And the start menu is what I was trying to get you to open earlier with the start button. Okay? But you don't want to mess with that. You want to mess with taskbar. Okay, under taskbar, it just shows you taskbar appearance is what it says here. Then it says start, Internet Explorer, show desktop. It's just a representation of what you're seeing down here. That's all it is, just a picture. But it has stuff you can choose here in this list. One says lock the taskbar. I do not have a check in that because I don't want the taskbar to be locked. Auto hide the taskbar. You don't want to check in that neither because that will hide it. And that's probably what's wrong with yours. Now, this is the important one. Make sure there's a check in. Keep the taskbar on top of other windows. That's the one you want to make sure there's a check in. So to keep this bar down here at the bottom on top of all other windows, it'll never go away, except unless you put on a full screen video, then it hides it. But it's easy to get out. You just put your mouse anywhere on the video and click or hit escape on your keyboard, and it'll make the video go back to small. So you want to check mark in keep the taskbar on top of other windows. You want a check mark in group similar taskbar buttons, and you want a check mark in show quick launch. Quick launch is what I did down here when I told you to drag an icon down in there and it wouldn't let you. That should fix that. Then under that, it should have a check mark in show the clock. And then under that it has another one that says hide inactive icons. You don't want a check mark in that. You want that to be no check mark because you want to see them. Okay, and then after you're done putting these checks in, 3 boxes up here, 1 there, you just click apply. Now because I didn't change anything, the apply button isn't lit up, but if I had, it would be lit up like these. So you just click apply and then click OK, and this thing will go away. See? Now, once you do that so that this bar is going to stay on top, no matter what you do, no matter what kind of windows you open, that'll stay on top. You go to start down here at the bottom and you click one time with your left mouse button. It opens this box. Now yours probably won't say administrator, it'll just say your name or something. And over here on this side is a list of the programs that you've opened up recently. That's all that is. Over here to the right it says my documents, my recent documents, my pictures, my music, my computer, control panel, set program access and defaults. It says a whole bunch of stuff. Help and support, search, run, and then down here log off and shut down. Well, you want to find anything that says my pictures and click on it. And when you do, this will open. Only you're probably going to see something like that with names that'll say shared pictures, animated pictures, blah blah blah. You don't want to see this stuff. You want to go up here to the top, up along this top bar. It says File, Edit, View, Favorites, Tools, and Help. You want to go to View, click on it one time with the left mouse button. It opens up and it'll say something like Toolbar, Status Bar, Explorer Bar, Film Strip, Thumbnails, Tiles, Icons, List, Details. Within this group here, where it says Film, Thumbnails, Tiles, Icons, List, Details, you want to pick something that either says Large, or you want to pick something that says Thumbnails. And when you do, it changes to folders with the actual pictures on them. Okay? Now you can go to a folder, like I'll pick this one, the picture of some Ford cars, this one here, and I double click it to open it. Now you can see here how this is appearing. Pictures down here and a bigger picture of it up there. That's because it's set on film strip. But if I go up here again to View, see it's set on film strip, and I picked Thumbnails, it changes to Thumbnails. So I can see each picture all in one screen. Then I want to just double click on it to open one, and it'll open with the appropriate program. Now this one's going to open in Advanced Paint. I don't have to use Advanced Paint. I could have chose the program I wanted to open it with. See? Now if I don't want to use that program, you can right click on the picture one time. It'll open up this list, and you scroll down to where it says Open With, and you would pick Windows Picture and Fax Viewer. And see, it brings it up on this, and you can zoom in to a picture, or you can go back to the actual size or best fit, and then from there, these two little blue buttons down here, you can just scroll to the next picture. Whatever's in that folder that you were in, it'll show the next picture, see? Then when you're done, just go up here to the top and click the X button. But now you see how this program is filling my entire screen. And up here you'll notice that this has two little boxes that are kind of linked together. If you click it, it minimizes it and makes it smaller. So I can see now, I can see this window, which I can grab at the top with my mouse. If you put your mouse on the blue part up here at the top, and press down with the left mouse button and hold it, you can drag that picture anywhere on the screen that you want it, even way down here, and release it. Now I can see the one behind it, and I can go up here and grab it and release it, and when I did that, it put it on top of the other one. Anytime you want to bring the other one back on top, all you got to do is click somewhere on it, and bang, it's on top. See? That's how you make your pictures visible. That's how you make them visible instead of seeing a list or icons and stuff. You just remember, go to View, left click one time, find either Large, the word Large, or the word Thumbnails. And if you're not sure, just look for something that says Detail, List, Icons, Tiles, and within that box, because you can see there's a line, a thin line separating it right here, and one up here that separates this box from the one above it. You just find that box that has lists, details, icons, and just click each one. See? And that was film strip. Now if I want to look at something else, I can try thumbnails. And if I want to, each time you got to go back to view and click it, left click it one time to open up this box. I can try tiles, but see, tiles shows you no picture. I can do it again, icons. Do it again, list. Do it again, details. See, it gives you details about it. Tells you how big it is, what type of program it opens with, what date it was made, what date the picture was taken. But I always go and choose thumbnails. Every single folder within my pictures, you have to go in. See, all these folders, every single one of them are set to either film strip or thumbnails. Because just because you change one folder to thumbnails doesn't mean that the next one will be thumbnails. You got to do that with every single folder you have that has pictures in it. That's how you change it over so that you can see your pictures. And when you access that from Facebook to put a picture online, and you click browse and click my documents or my pictures and open it, you'll see actual pictures instead of a list. Okay, that's how you change your stuff within my pictures. But first, do the taskbar thing. Just watch the video over, change it over so that taskbar stays on top. The only time it won't be on top is if you play a full video like this. I'll show you. I'm going to open Real Player. Now you see Real Player isn't taking up the whole screen. I can make it take up the whole screen by clicking that little box that was up here at the top and maximizing it. But you still see the taskbar is still on top. Even though it's maximized, it's still on top. The only time that that's not going to be on top is if I play a video, which I'm going to do. I'm going to play a video, Stevie Nicks. Okay, now I'm going to switch to full screen and watch. It'll cover up that bar on the bottom. Now see, now that blue bar is not there. There's nothing there. It's completely gone. The screen's completely full. But if I move my mouse, this other bar shows up that gives me details about it. How to start, stop, fast forward, that sort of thing. And over here, there's a little X and an arrow. The arrow says return to normal mode. If I hold my mouse on it, it'll light up and tell me return to normal mode. The X says exit, so I'll return to normal mode. And there's the video. Now the X went back up here. If I want to X out of it, now the player is closed. And see, that's the only time that bar gets covered, is when you go into a full screen and you don't see nothing but the movie or the video. But if you move your mouse towards the bottom of the screen, it will always light up the controls for the video. The fast forward, rewind, stop, volume, all that. And over to the right, there'll always be little buttons that if you hold your mouse on them, they'll say exit full screen, return to, it'll always say something that gives you an indication how to get out of that. And if nothing else works, on your keyboard, you just press escape just one time and it'll take you out of that video. Okay? This is the first video I made on how to do your pictures and set the taskbar. I'll make another one in a little bit because I gotta go. Bye.